Welcome back to my channel. My name is Edwin. For y'all that do not know, I am a world-renowned celebrity and just overall human being. I'm just in a really good mood today, and I said, why don't I give y'all a little tutorial about loving yourself? Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do today. It's gonna be a self-love, self-indulgent type of video today, because I'm gonna be showing y'all how I do my day-to-day, super quick, super easy makeup routine. So let's just get into the video, okay? Oh my god, before anything, I hope y'all are doing good. If you're not feeling right now, please take the time to, go look within, meditate, take a nap, do whatever you need to do to make yourself feel better. Not because you need to make other people feel better, not because you are conditional in I need this and this and this to happen before I feel better, but because you just want to feel better. So do what you like to do. Do what makes you feel good. And if that's makeup, let's get ready together, bitch. Come on. Okay. Let's go. Oh my god, I love you, babes. I hope y'all are doing so good today. I wish y'all all the abundance, all the love, all the joy. And yes, let's turn it up a notch. We're going to another level, bitch. So, okay, we got the lighting going. I'm sorry my lighting situation is weird. Like, I got the natural light in the back and then this yellow ass light in the front, but it's how my room is set up right now. And it's what it is. You know, when you trying to do makeup quick like that, you don't have time to find all of that perfectness. So yeah, we're not gonna do that right now. So let's just jump in, guys. The first thing I'm gonna do is clean my face. Now, I usually don't do this, but because I've been sitting with this moisturizer on all day, and it is, I put it on at like maybe 8, 9, and it's now 12. So it's like half through the day. This moisturizer is kind of worn out. The sunscreen is kind of like feeling sticky and it's oily. So I'm gonna cleanse my face. You don't have to do this. I usually don't do this because, after I put on my moisturizer, I usually will go in with makeup if I'm doing makeup for that day. But not today. Like, I had to do some chores. I had to just have me time, and I wasn't gonna do makeup this morning. Like, I was trying to prepare myself for the day, just getting into good feelings, good thoughts, good vibes, you know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad I did that before this, because now I can be my best self for you guys, Like, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to share with you guys. I'm here to teach y'all things. I'm here to experience things with y'all, learn things with y'all, because I'm learning too, It's like every time I talk to y'all, I'm preaching to myself. Like, when I look back at these videos, I'm like, oh, bitch. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I said that, because I literally did the opposite. But then I look back and I'm like, lesson learned, bitch. Lesson learned. Oh my god, I'm so glad I did this witch hazel, because I'm looking at these pads and they look yellow, bitch. All the extra sebum. Anyways, so our skin is clean and clear. Now, I'm gonna let it dry a little bit. Just gonna let it dry. This is like what I use for lighting. I will literally just like put it right here because it's a mirror. So it reflects light. You see that? You see that bitch? Ooh, she's a professional. She does this. Okay, so we're just gonna let her skin dry now for approximately 58 minutes. I'm just kidding. And then I'm gonna go in with a fresh layer of sunscreen, because that is the key to all of this, is protection. You have to protect and serve before anything else, bitch. So you cannot go straight in with primer, makeup. No, you got to prime and prep your skin first. I'm just gonna take a little bit. I use my lines on my hand to really determine. I know it looks like a lot, and I'm actually gonna take a little bit off, but I'll just put like a little drop between those two little lines. And then if I need something bigger for like my body or anything, I'll do like these two lines between those two lines. And then like, if that would be if I'm doing my face and neck. And then for my body, I'll do like the whole. Just what little tips can help like preserve and not just do too much, you know? Just a little tip for y'all. Okay. Ooh, fresh new layer of sunscreen. Yes. Come on, protection. Okay. So I'm just gonna let that sit in my skin for a little bit. Just really let my skin soak it up, you know? I'm gonna take a little sip of my water. This is actually, look, I'm gonna put some, you know, details about what I'm drinking right now, but it's really good for you. And I surprised myself because I'm not the type of person to like love coconut, but yesterday I had 2 of them hoes, 2 like full coconut water drinks, and I put coconut water in this, and bitch, this is good. I'm just telling you that because if you're somebody that wants to be healthy, which, you know, is super important because health is wealth. Like, health is above anything that I do. If you're somebody that's, you know, trying to get healthy, you have to try new things. You have to try new things, and you have to give things the opportunity to, I don't want to say, well, you have to give things a chance. You know what I mean? Like, I could easily be like, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. And then after that first try, like, I usually don't like it. But then, you know, you kind of have to, like, persist a little bit. And then it's, like, to your liking, you know? Because you can honestly eat whatever you like. You can, you know, eat grapes all day if that's what you like. But if you're somebody that is trying to be healthy, I say the gut is like a second brain, you know? If you tell your gut, like, eat this, vegetables, greens, fresh food, water, it's gonna like more of that stuff, you know? Because cells in your stomach, there's all different types of cells, right? So there's meat-loving cells that like the fatty stuff. There's you know, vegetable-loving cells. And whatever you feed your stomach, it creates more of those cells because, you know, you're feeding those cells. So then your stomach tells your brain that this is what you like and this is what you... It's all connected. It's all connected. So just try stuff. Try stuff. If you really don't like it, it's okay. You don't have to eat it. But I'm just saying, try stuff. Do better. Just do better. Like, get out of your comfort zone and try things that you know are gonna give you energy and you know are gonna make you feel good and you know are nutritious. I want to be here a long time, and I want to teach the art of being healthy because it makes you feel so good. So that's why I preach this stuff. I'm like, yes, yes, health. Yes, health is wealth before anything, because if you're not healthy, then life is not fun. So you gotta be healthy, bitch. You gotta be healthy. All right, so moving on. Next things next is I'm gonna prime. For my regular day-to-day, you know, just going out on a regular day, I use the Nivea Sensitive Post Shave Balm. We've all heard of this one. I actually really like it. It has glycerin in it. Glycerin is a ingredient that actually helps foundations stick on better, but you don't need too much. Like, you barely need any, and you want to rub it, warm it up in your hand. And remember, like, look for stuff that says sensitive if you're not gonna use this. But I really do like this. It's sensitive on my skin. It refreshes my skin, and it keeps the makeup locked in. And just massage it into your face until it feels really kind of like tacky. We all should know how to use this one at this point, but I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You don't have to. But this is good. This is really good. This is good. It actually works, y'all. So I'm just letting that set in there for a little bit. Just letting it dry for a second. Yes. Oh, I love just like breathing into the moment, because when you're like focusing on your breath, you are 100% in the moment. And so that's why I breathe from the deep base of my spine, and then through my nose, and then I release through my mouth. And it really helps when you're eating right to breathe from the base of your spine, because like it's just like in your gut, you know. It makes it easier to know how to how to breathe. And that's just what I'm feeling today. Like, I usually have a little bit of a tough time with really getting to the base of my spine, really breathing from deep, not just the chest, breathing from deep inside my gut. But today, like, I'm noticing eating a lot of liquids, and I've been eating a lot of liquids, and I can do it. No wonder it tastes so like regular. All this stuff is at the bottom. I was like, this has no flavor. I mean, it tastes all right, but all this stuff is at the bottom. Oh, there it is. I would not recommend mixing that, but it's okay. Okay, so moving on. I'm going to move on to foundation. Okay, so I mix a lot of my foundations just because, you know, I mix a lot of my foundations. And, you know, we're not, any of us, we're not one shade of foundation. So I personally am pink toned, yellow toned, orange toned, gold toned, all the tones, bitch. And I have to mix my foundation, so I got my little sample bag right here. And this is what I use day to day because it's CC cream, so not too heavy, but still gonna give me the results I want. So I'll just take a little bit of this one, put it on the back of my hand, take a little bit more, just what's on the cap. A little bit of this foundation. Honestly, I wish I could tell y'all what foundation is what, but I'm sorry, boo. This one. This one's dark. I like it. Just go one little bit of that one. And then this one. I have it out here for a reason. It's a little pink undertone-y. So I got my pink undertone, I got my neutral, and then I got an orangey one. Oh yes, this works. So, I don't know if y'all can see, but y'all see the pink one, neutral, and orange. And so I'm gonna mix all these tones together on the back of my hand. I really like using the back of my hand too because it warms the foundation for your skin. Like it warms it up and it like prolongs it. It keeps it from oxidizing too quick. So, let me show y'all. I'm just dotting this all over my face, distributing it evenly. I especially get the bottom half of my face. And I try to avoid the T-zone area just because I'm already gonna conceal there. Yeah, so for today, since we're doing the fast type of makeup, I do go above my lip a little bit. But I'm just using whatever's on my hand. You know, nothing too crazy. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my fingers, my 2 index fingers. Yes, bitch, we are doing this. This is like the best, most natural results, and it blends like a dream. Oh, this is looking a little pink. It was looking a little pink, so I'm gonna take some Cover FX and just get a little bit on the back of my hand. Just like that much on the back of my hand. Mix it with my fingers, dab it on my face real quick. And then just start blending with my two fingers. And I'll blend everywhere with this, even on my nose area. Just put it on like if it's moisturizer. That's all you gotta do, like if it's moisturizer. It might be a weird feeling at first, but I promise y'all get used to this. Like, and this is honestly the best way to put on foundation if you're going for the natural look. That's what we're going for today. It's just quick, easy, natural, and still true to who you are. Because we're still putting on makeup. I love my makeup. You know, I can go without it, but I love it, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm doing it for people. I'm doing it for myself because I love it. Blend down the neck with the fingers. Get whatever's left over on your hand. Focus on your areas that are needed for focus. Blend to your ears a little bit. Blend up this temple. Blend into your eyebrows a little bit. And then the forehead. Blend around the eyebrows. Blend upwards into the hairline. Like it's moisturizer. And circular motions. You know, take the hand off the face a little bit. But circular motions is the key. Just like if you're putting on moisturizer, boo. Like, pretend you're just putting on some moisturizer. And just Yes, go at it. Just go at it. It is no big deal if, you know, 1 or 2 pimples still shows through. It is no big deal if you can see some scars or discoloration. All we did here was even our skin tone, protect our skin, and just have fun with it. Yes.
I forgot.
Okay, next step that I'm gonna do is to really soften it and blend just everything in. I'm gonna take whatever's left over on my hand with a blender or sponge and just super lightly tap over everything. Just super lightly. You know, we're not really blending. Well, we are, but we're kind of just patting the makeup into our skin and just diminishing any texture. So we're just like setting it basically with this, setting the foundation in place. And then next thing I do is eyebrows. I actually usually don't do this like at this point, but I'm gonna try it today because I do want to do some concealer to kind of like look like I'm wearing makeup. Because, you know, if you're really going for that natural look, you should stop right here. Like, stop right here, put on some powder, and you're done. But I do like me a little bit of glam, you know, so I like some concealer. But before I do concealer, I gotta make sure that my eyebrows are crisp. So that's what I'm gonna work on today. And let me show y'all my little trick that I do to get a flawless brow every single time. Okay, so my trick here is that I use stamps. And you might be thinking like, oh my God, that's crazy. But this shit actually works. Like, you find a stamp that fits your shape. I also have, like, you know, the really arched one, but I go for this one because I like me a soft arch, you know. It's very feminine. But I will go into this powder with this and just stamp this bitch. Don't worry if it's not perfect. You know, this is basically just to get the overall shape of the brow. And you want to start at the front of your brow. Don't worry if it's not perfect. I'm going to do the other one. Okay, starting at the front of the brow. And then, yep. Stamping it on. Ooh. Oh no. Okay. This one we went a little bit overboard. But it's okay, because that's why we're doing brows first. Now, after I've gone, you know, the idea of where I want that beginning arch to be, that's really what this stamp is for. So you get that arch shape that you want perfectly every time. And they look symmetrical. I mean, as symmetrical as possible. So now I'm going to go in with my pomade and fill in, you know, the shape in the hairs, like how I want them. So I'm just going to spoolie this up here. Spoolie it up. And in the moment, I'm really not for, you know, the whole super arched brow, super concealed, super perfect brow. But I still like me a nice, clean, bushy brow. So I'll do some light hair strokes. Making sure to go between the hairs and follow that kind of like shape that we made. Since this one we kind of messed up on a little bit, I'm gonna improvise, but I still know, you know, like I still know where it's going. If you really need to use, like if you really need the stamp, I would say take it off. You know, it's okay, we just started. Take it off and just try it one more time. But we are gonna use concealer, so it's like, we good. I'm just filling it in. I hope y'all can see. I'm sorry if y'all can't. Let me lower y'all a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's better. Whew. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, here we go. Yes. Hello?
Sorry.
What is it?
Where's the powder?
You have powder, Jocelyn.
No, I
Okay. This girl. Okay. Just filling it in. Filling it in to my liking. Not trying to be perfect here, as you can see. I also really like to warm up the pomade in my hand because it makes it more like usable. Remember to lighten your hand when you get closer to the front. Just like use a lighter pressure. And just like, oh, you can use a lighter pressure by just holding it from the back. You can also know where your brow starts by following your nostril and nose bridge up. So mine starts right here. And you don't want to go too close or too far because your brow is individual to its own shape. It's its own individual. You can't tell it what to be. Unless you're like me and doing your makeup right now. Okay. And I have a little spot right here. A little spot, a little bald spot. So I'll just, you know, fix it to my need. Just do that to whatever spots you may need to, like, you know. But after I do that, I'll brush over the front a little bit just to line it out. Same over like the middle / front area. Get the hairs, their texture back, just by brushing through them gently. And you kind of see like what shape you're trying to conceal now. You see how it's like a soft arch? That's the shape that I'm going for. And even though it looks really thick right now, the concealer, if you just follow the shape and just clean up, it brings it all together. Concealer used to be a really big challenge for me, but now after I just like, you know, go with my natural brow shape, it's become such an easier task. I used to hate doing my eyebrows because they would just take so long, you know? Eyebrows take so long. But I do really recommend the brow stamp thing. Also, if you have a template, you know, the brow templates, oh my god, I recommend those. I really want those so I like can do my own eyebrows. I really, really want those. So if you know where to get them, let me know, because I've tried looking at Walmart and they're not there. I've seen them in there before, or I think I've seen them in there before, but every time I go trying to get them, they ain't there. So I'm like, bitch, where you at? Where you at when I need you? Where? Because I cannot be paying $10 every single 2 weeks, because these eyebrow hairs grow fast, girl. And I can't be paying every 2 weeks to get my eyebrows done. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. And also, what if I don't like how they do them? You know? What if, because they got their own vision of what my eyebrows should look like. Not mine. Know what I mean? Okay. I'm just flicking hairs up so it gives it some texture. Focusing now on the areas where I need that little bit of coverage. Same right here. And then now, last but not least, oh, let me get this bottom right here real quick. But certainly last but not least, brushing through it all. Brush through it all. And then I just need a little bit on this area right here. Just because I brushed it off, no big deal. Okay, so you got your powders mixed in there, you got your creams mixed in there, your eyebrows are set, you know? It's like you don't need to do more than a powder and a cream. Don't worry about them going anywhere. They ain't going nowhere. But now we gotta clean them up. So I'm gonna take my concealer brush. I like to use this little rounded tip one. Super little, super really fabulous for details. And it really works for me. So just get any brush that works really well for concealer and for your brow shape, because maybe this one works for me because I have a round brow and it's a round tip, so you know I can easily just, but if you have like a straight brow, then maybe a straight brush would work better for you, you know? I don't like straight brushes. They don't work for me. But maybe it'll work for you. So try it. Okay. I'm just getting my concealers ready. I'm mixing all of my shades because I am going to put it on my face after I do my brows. So I'm getting all my shades in here. In here. My yellows, my greens, my blues. And just mixing it all up. It's a big ass party. Mixing it all up. Just mix it, mix it, mix it. Mixing all up. Peach. Now I'm gonna put a little bit under my eyes just so it'll set into the skin. and, you know, really give you that coverage. Because the longer you leave like a concealer or product on your skin, the more of the effect it will take part in. So yeah, now I'm gonna conceal my brows. I'm just gonna take my little brush, get some of this concealer over here. And guys, I really don't, you know, go out of my way to find concealers. I'm like creams, powders, and now jellies or putties or whatever. But concealers are foundations. Foundations are concealers. I use, of course, certain types of foundations, certain types of creams for certain, you know, things. Like if I'm doing my T-zone, I will like something a little bit thicker. But it's all the same. It's all just creams and concealers. So now we're gonna conceal. And I'm just very gently drawing a line from the front of my brow to the back. Just be easy with it. If you need help drawing the line, use the edges of your brush. If you're trying to straighten it out, be easy with it. Just let the brush do the work for you. You just follow that shape, okay? Just follow that shape. Let it take you where you need to go. I do like my ends to be a little bit higher though. So I'll just, you know, real quick using the tip, just like, you know, pull it up a little bit. I'll even do my like facial expressions and I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Right there. But I don't recommend you do this, like you go like this when you're like doing your brow. You want to relax your face because you want, I mean, you don't want your brow to be like this when you're really feeling like, you know, this. So yeah, just follow your natural brow shape. If you want to go a little bit higher in the areas where you want to go higher, just go a little bit higher. Like me, typically, I'll go a little bit higher right here. Just to give it that, you know, arch. Because the bottom of the brow really gives shape to the eye. And yeah, that's how I conceal the bottom of my brow. I'll look forward. And then if I see that I need to like, you know, add any details or anything, I'll just do it that. And then I'll blend with the brush. So I'll just take the brush with whatever's left over and just blend the edges ever so slightly, just so you don't have like little patches. That's one bottom. Now let's do bottom number 2. Here we go. Okay. So I'll follow this line to make sure my brows are like sitting in similar places. Ooh, so I'm looking forward right here in this mirror. And I'm seeing right here, I just need a little bit. Okay. Moving on now, this side. Try to look as forward as you can. If you need to, you know, raise your brow, just straighten out that line a little bit. Okay. Then get a little bit more concealer and just follow the arch. Just follow it right now. Just follow the arch. Okay. Ooh. Yes. Did it. Lo hicimos. We did it. And this takes a little bit of practice, so don't even worry. But I promise you, you'll get it, you know, by the second time. Just don't lose hope. Like, anybody can do this. This is, like, so easy. If a boy can learn it, you can learn it. If a girl can learn it, you can learn it. We can all learn. It's called learning because you accumulate knowledge. There's no such thing as a gift of learning. Like, you just like learning. And if you want to learn, you'll learn. It's like whatever you liked learning about or like listening to in high school, you always did good at. And that's how all things are. Okay, I'm just concealing my eyes now. Just like getting some concealer and blending the bottom. Just so like that area is set, you know? It's like, okay. Because my eyes are important when I'm doing my makeup. I'm looking at my brows. I see that right here, it's a little bit. So I'll just curve that a little bit. When I do my eyebrows, it's more about getting the shape, and then the overall shape, and then if you want to go back in and fix some details, then just go ahead. But remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So it's okay, babes. And then I'm gonna show y'all a little trick after I do my brows that'll really take your brows to the next level. So let's do the top now. I think I'm gonna do this one because I'm gonna balance it out. I gave this one attention first, so I'm gonna do this one now. And I'm just gonna go over this shape right here. I really liked how this one turned out, so I'm just gonna follow the shape. And I'm making sure to just stay right above the lines. I'll flick this little part up just so it looks like, you know, a little bit softer at the end. Okay, blend whatever's left up. Looks good. Now I'm gonna do the other one. Get in some concealer. And then I'm gonna follow this part and then just go for it. Just go. See right here, I felt like I messed up for a reason. You see, now I'm like literally using that part. Whatever looks like it might be a mistake might actually turn out to your liking. So don't get discouraged. Don't like, you know, throw a fit or anything like that because it's not coming out exactly how you want it. Maybe what you really want is right around the corner. And it's even better. You just gotta be patient. Be patient. Okay. Blending all the edges. And then my other little trick to conceal in between the brows is just following my nostril up. So right here, just go with a little double take. And then really slowly concealing upwards. Just be gentle. Conceal upwards and out, upwards and out. And then you can even like round out the front a little bit. I do that just so my brow looks less harsh. Know what I mean? And I'll even like work on the detail right here. So like, and then on this side, I'm just gonna raise this bridge a little bit. Okay. Okay. Blending down. Blending down. Very gently, very gently. Okay, another tip. I look down and then up, and then I'll see the differences up top. So okay, and then I see this one. The arch is very high, so I'll just lower it a little. Just a little bit. Really trying to be soft with it. And if you overdo it, don't worry. Just keep going over it, clean it up. And then my next part is taking the same pomade. Well, I'll just use my brush and my oh no, I got my pomade right here. I'll take the same pomade, I'll look forward, and then with the pomade, I'll go over any detail that I need to. Okay, so right there, I'm gonna go over it a little bit right here. Right there. And then on the other brow, let me see. one looks good. This one I think is set. Yeah. And that's it for my eyebrows. I'll also, just to lighten up the front a little bit, I'll take some concealer and just like dab very little right here at the front. And this helps with like the whole ombre brow look that everyone's liking. Which I like too, because it looks more natural. But I'll just take a little bit of concealer right there, and then I'll spoolie it out, and then you're good. So that's my eyebrows done. Now I basically just blend them and conceal the rest of my face. So I'm gonna do that right now. Just blend those edges out. Remember, your eyebrows are not twins, they are sisters. And they have their own personality. Like this one likes to be a little bit more sassy and curvy. Well, this one, she's just fine the way she is. Like she likes being a little straight. Like she's straight. So I'm like, I'm not gonna bother you. You're doing you. But this one, she likes some sass, you know, she got a little attitude. And that's okay. I love them equally, and I don't discriminate. But you gotta take care of them equally. That's what it is. You gotta care for them equally. They don't have to be equals, but you gotta take care of them equally. Cause they like to fight. They really do. Like they're fighters. They like to fight. Eyebrows like to fight. So you gotta make sure that you're treating them equally. Otherwise, you know, it's gonna be a whole World 3 up in your face, bitch. So I'm just concealing now. Luckily, I let the concealer set, so it's like not a lot of work for coverage or anything like that. Now I'm basically just highlighting the points of my face which I want to highlight. So that's usually this T-zone. I'll smile and I'll highlight the tops of my cheekbones right here and also pull it back, because that's where, you know, you typically highlight, and that's the places from where you want to catch the light. Also the chin and the sides of my lips. And it helps balance out the face too, you know, so you're not looking too dark or anything like that. Like, it'll balance it out. I'll also smile because I like to get the little apples on my cheeks, because I want those to be highlighted too. Make sure everything is, you know, blended around the eye area. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want it to be highlighted. So I'll go around the mouth, on the jawline a little bit, just with whatever's left over, you know. I'm not going in with any more. I'll also go over the eyes. Yes. There's a little eyelash right here. Make a wish. Okay. I'll go over this eye too. Getting as close to the concealer, but you wanna, when you get around your eyes, you wanna be gentle anyways. So just take your time when you're getting around your eyes, because you don't want to like budge any of that concealer. I'll also go between my brows, and it's okay if you get it a little bit over the brow. It's gonna like lighten them out anyways. Means less work for you. Make sure you get these like little nooks. That's why I like using the Beauty Blender for concealer. It's because you get to blend more easily. Ooh, okay. But once I've gone over the face and just blend it into the neck. I set with my powder. I'm just blending everything. And now I'm gonna set with my powder. The powder that I use is this Mary Kay loose powder, and you want to make sure that it does that, okay? You do not want to be using pressed powders for underneath your eyes. That's too heavy. So I'll just take it on my beauty blender and just press it underneath. This one has a little bit of shimmer in it, so I like that, especially right now, because it keeps my skin glowing. And you kind of want that in the summer, because I get it, like, you might be thinking, bitch, I don't want my skin to be looking all the way types of glowy, but it keeps your skin looking more fresh and more like alive, you know? If your skin is glowing. Go ahead. So what I was saying was that the glowing powder keeps your skin looking more alive, and then it helps with, if you're looking oily, it helps blend all of that. Also, if you highlight, it helps with that, because it's already got some shimmer in it, so it blends out, you know? It blends that all out. And I'm just setting my T-zone, you know, these areas that I highlighted, just so they're set, you know? They're not gonna get moved or budged or anything. Like, we're set right here. Like, we're locked in place. And I'll even, like, over my brows a little bit, just go over it, because it keeps the concealer from budging. Okay. Nice. Now I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush. I use this Morphe one because it's soft. I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush and just go over the rest of my face. Super gently. You wanna just like kind of skim the powder over it, over the foundation. Don't go too harsh with this, because you don't want to like move any of the product underneath. So you just kind of want to go over everything, make sure it's set in place and locked in. Also, you can dust the baking powder off, because we're done with that. Just over the forehead, into the hairline. Also, setting your face with powder kind of blends everything. I've noticed, like, because those areas where you didn't put foundation, like the bristles of the brush kind of move it a little bit. That's why I'm like, be gentle around, you know, your face because you don't want to move anything. You don't want the bristles to move anything. Yeah. Okay. So once we're set, once, you know, we're all locked and loaded, I like to go in with this fluffy brush. I'm just like setting the areas one more time. I just like dip into some powder. Go over all these areas one more time. Just to make sure, you know. But I'm gonna take my bronzer slash blush right here. I'm just gonna dip into it, mix it a little bit, you know, move the brush around a little bit so the shades are mixed. And I'll just go over my face. On my forehead too, because I like a little color up here. Making sure that this area is good, nice and blended. Make sure everything is just blended, especially for this type of look because it's super just natural. But that's one side of my face. Now I do the other side. Just like moving the brush around, dusting off the excess, smiling so you know where you're supposed to be going. And then getting that forehead. Keep the bronzer on the outskirts of your face, like towards the hairline, because you don't want to go too low and then have it look like a helmet or muddy, you know what I mean? So you want to just keep it on the outskirts. This is where you naturally already bronze, so all we're doing is just reinforcing it and just bringing back color into the face, because that's, I mean, the point. Like concealer takes it color away. That's what we used it for, and then bronzer brings it back. And the reason that I mix the two shades is so it looks more married, you know? We don't have brown, pink, white, you know? It's like just one combination. And if you don't have time, this is like your best trick because it's all your shades all together in perfect harmony, and you know, colorful. I'm gonna do right here a little bit because we are a little pink right there. For my eyes, I just take a fluffy brush and I'll go in with my bronzer shade. This is a super fluffy brush, you know? Go in with my bronzer shade, touch it a little bit with that pink, and then just go in that crease. And this is what I do for my eyes if I'm doing this type of look. I'll go into my crease with it, but I'll make sure that I go a little bit above my crease just so we have that dimension of the lid between the rest of the eye. You just go a little bit above the crease. So you see how like right here, right there is my crease. Right here is my crease. So I'll just go a little bit above, if y'all can see. Like right here is my crease, and I'll just go a little bit above. You know, still in the crease, but it's just the lower half of my brush. The rest is on the top. And I'll go right here too. Right here under the brow. And focus right here in this area. Try to blend the concealer with the brow, so it's not like a harsh white line. And then I'll just go over the brow bone. Like that bone, I'll just follow the shape of it. But I'm also gonna do that on the other side. So just dip it into your bronzer and then just like a little kiss with that pink to give it the color and the marriage to your face. Go over the crease, and then work it underneath the brow and into the brow bone. Work it right there. Work it. Work it. You better work. You better work. You better work. Okay, and we got some color on our eyes. I just do the bottom. For the bottom, I'll just use the brown shade and just go over the bottom. Go in on the bottom. Just so we give our eyes that dimension. Dimension. Not too much either. I'm just staying as close to the lash line as possible and just letting the brush do the blending. I'm just following that lash line. So like right here, just following that lash line. Same thing with the other eye, but this eye is a little bit weird, so I'll do like this gesture. Okay. Nice. Okay, for my nose, I'll take that shade one more time and just follow the nose bridge. Just ever so slightly. I'll go under the nose too. So you want to follow the nose bridge into the brow. And then I'll also draw a little line right here. And then blend it all out with this fluffy brush. But yeah. And then after, you know, we've got our shades, our face is back in color. Just make sure that you blend. You know, the nose and the eyes part is really not that necessary. You could honestly just use one brush for your whole face, like really. If you're trying to do something like for your eyes and the whole face, I would use maybe something like this and then just focus on the lid and then blend a little. Like I would do like this, focusing on the lid, using like the edge of my brush, focusing on the lid and then like just blending, and then that's it. You could, for this type of look, you could really just use one brush and you don't have to do the whole nose thing. Like I just did that for fun. But highlighting is what comes in handy when you're not doing, you know, too much makeup, but you're still wanting to look like you have makeup on, because we ain't fooling nobody. I'll take my highlighter and just really go in. Just like highlight with pride, girl. Smile a little bit. And take it up. Take it up. Yes. 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 I have a little pimp right there, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna let him go. I don't even gotta hide him or nothing. He's just gonna be there today. Highlighting. Ooh, she's glowing. Smile a little bit. Ooh, yes. Work it down to the actual cheekbone, because this is where we like to highlight. This is where we, like to highlight, because we like to look like, like this. But you got to remember, you got to blend it in with the rest of your face. So you got to take it down to the actual bone. We like to highlight the top of our cheekbone, but I mean, you want your face not to look like, like this. You want it to look like that. Like, yes. Oh, don't let me tell you what you want your face to look like. You do you, boo. You do you. I'm just sharing my tips and tricks and guides and what I do. But you, if that's what you like, you go ahead. Ain't nobody tell me to highlight my forehead right there, but I do it anyways. And it looks like I have a little white spot, but it's okay. Look, I'm about to put some right here. Balance it out. There we go. Done. I'm done. I'm done. I am done. I am done. Give me my check. Give me my money. I'm done. I'm gonna highlight my chin. You could really use the same brush, but I'm just being extra today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I missed makeup. I really did. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. This is a really good brush to use. I really like using this brush. This is by Flower, and it's just like, a fluffy, kind of more detailing brush. And it really helps when you're like not trying to, when you're trying to focus the highlighting. Like, I want my lids to be highlighted, but I don't want my whole top of the eye to be highlighted, if you know what I mean. For the nose, I'll take like a slim brush. I'll just kind of like dip it in the shades and then just follow my nose bridge super gently, just like kind of. I'm just blending out the highlight from where I highlighted earlier. Taking the whiter shade or like a lighter shade to really make those areas that I need or that I want to pop, make them really stand out. Like right here, I love that to pop. And also the tip of my nose, I love that to pop. So that's where I highlight the most. And then a little trick. Right there. Right there. Also, I'll do the edge of my eye. And that kind of like blends the eyes to the face. And it kind of lifts it gives it like a little lifted, super just natural glow type of look. I'm gonna blend out my nose a little bit using this brush. Just highlight. And yeah, I think I'm done. I'll use one more shade, and that's my blush shade. So with like a blush brush, I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna go in with my blush shade. It has some shimmer in it. I like that because it blends out the highlight, keeps it from looking, too bright. And I'll just go over, not over, but a little bit, you know, around the areas where I highlighted. So like right here, right here. Right there. Oh my God, and we're done with the face. We're done with the face, boo. Like, now I'm gonna move on to eyes. I'm just gonna put on some mascara. You know, we all know how to do that, but I'm gonna walk y'all through this. I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna walk y'all through this because I love y'all. I'm gonna be here with y'all. I'm here for y'all, and we're gonna do this together. We're in this together. We're in this together. Together. We did this together. This was because you and I had an intention to learn, because I'm learning just as y'all are. Like, I may do this, you know, for my regular, usual makeup routine, but I'm still learning. I'm still learning, and, you know, I'm finding new things. So I'm gonna give my lashes a curl up to Jesus. Shout out Patrick Starr. Lashes are curled up to Jesus. Jesus loves me. Yes, I know, for the Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me, yes, I know, for the Bible tells me so. My favorite mascara right now, this is the NYX On The Rise. I love it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Better Than Sex, just a lot less, and I like it also because it's waterproof. It's a good dupe for that. So, now y'all know. But after I give my lashes a little curl up to Jesus, I give them a little swish, swish. Give them a little shake and a shake. Really pay attention to those front lashes too. I'll blink a little bit. Fuck. It's okay. Let it dry. If you do a little boo-boo, let it dry, girl. Let it dry. Let it dry. We're going to come back to it. But just make sure you are shaking and coating every single one of those lashes. Those beautiful, beautiful lashes. We all have beautiful lashes. Every single one of us. We all have lashes. They're all beautiful. You just gotta take care of them. This is a really good mascara, I'm telling y'all. Like, this one will get them off. Give them a little shake, shake, shake. And then I'm gonna focus on the front. Don't worry if you make a little boo-boo mistake, whatever, it's fine. Just focus on getting the shape of your lashes to your liking. Jesus loves me, yes, I know, 'cause my lashes tell me so. Okay, before I do the bottom, I'm gonna let this layer dry, because I do like to go in with 2 coats. Honestly, no. Before you let that dry, I am gonna go in with a different mascara to just kind of like separate them, you know? But I just need to find the right bristle. This is a waterproof one. Let me see. This one might work. Might. This one don't work. So I'm just gonna use a little spoolie. Just to like give them a little shake of the shake to get in between those lashes. Give them some airspace, girl. Like, they so clumped up together right now. Like, y'all need to breathe. Like, shit. Y'all need to get it together. Like, y'all need to break that shit up. Just breathe. Damn. Do give your lashes a little minute to dry before you do this step, because you don't want, you know, just your mascara to come off. But let them dry a little bit. Oh, I did want to tell you about my brows. So my brows, they're pretty much finished. All I would do now is just touch them up a little bit. So I'm gonna take this little spoolie and just comb over the front. I just spoolied them, and then for like little hair details, I'll like touch my brush to the pomade just very slightly. Like, I literally just like touched it, and then draw little hair details, like right there, and then a little bit over this brow. Just a little bit. And right here for this one. Because they have special needs. Each brow has its own special need. Okay, the brows are done. The eyes are done. Oh my God, we're here. We're done. Ah! Yes! I'm gonna brush over these spider leg lashes one more time. And give them one more curl and one more coat. Up to Jesus. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Praise the Lord. Praise the Most High. Yes. It is so good. It is so good. I'm gonna, you know, let them set a little bit, and then in the meantime, we can give the bottoms some attention, because they deserve the most attention, honestly. Like, the bottoms, they really open up your eyes, bitch. Like, and that's not just talking about mascara, if you know what I'm saying. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. I'm gonna go with my favorite bottom mascara. This one is super clumpy. Oh my God, I love it. It gives me what I need. I'm gonna clean up my eyes with a little Q-tip. Just a good tip, if you messed up, is to roll the Q-tip and pick up, you know, the little boo-boo that you made. Just pick it up by rolling the Q-tip over the skin. Because if you just tap, that doesn't do anything. But if you roll, it picks it up. You see all of that? I got that from inside of my eye, bitch. What the fuck? Put a little eyelash in there. Excuse me, you're not allowed in there. Bitch. What are you doing? Oh, we got a little boo-boo right there. Okay, hold on. Roll. There we go. Oh yes. I'm gonna give my eyelashes one more coat. One more little coat. Last minute coat. Just very lightly focusing on the ends. just make sure to shake your brush. Shake your brush, shake your brush. And just giving the bottoms one more last piece of attention. Because they deserve it. Like, they're being so good. All on their own. Living their life. For my lips, chapstick, because we're natural. Like, what is makeup? Never heard of her. What are you wearing? Chapstick. Shade 309. In flavor cherry. Period. All right, guys. I had so much fun with y'all. I really Whew. Okay, guys. So, I'm officially done. This is the look. You know, super natural, super soft, but still, bam, bitch, we here. And you really don't have to do all of this, but if you do, you a bad bitch. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I really appreciate y'all, like, from the bottom of my heart, from the top of my heart. What? I love y'all. Like, I love y'all so much, and I appreciate y'all. And I hope y'all learned, you know, something valuable from this, whether it was me, you know, preaching again, or it was the makeup. Like, I just hope you learned something valuable, because learning is the key to a happy life. I hope y'all have a good day. Again, I thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate y'all, babes. Let me know if y'all have any questions about anything. You know, I'll put all my social medias down below. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or just want to talk, I'm here. You know, I'm here. I'll talk to y'all. And if I don't get to you, I promise I will, you know, somehow get it to you. You know what I mean? But talk to me, guys. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all's input and criticism, constructive criticism, and just what y'all have to say. I value y'all, and I just appreciate y'all. Like, I know I've said this so many times already, but I do. Like, I could just sing right now. Just little old me. Okay, over and out. All right, babes. I wish y'all a really good day. I wish y'all lots of love, abundance, happiness, a good, positive energy. Y'all are capable of doing anything. Y'all are capable of first loving yourself, because that is what's most important. Because, girl, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen? RuPaul, do not copyright me. I am sorry, but I felt that. Love yourself. Cherish yourself. Accept yourself. Rejoice. And live happily ever after. I love you, babes, so much. And until the next one. Bye.